everybody, it is Kathy, and I love to be selling. How are you? This is day one of the ASD Wholesale Show. I streamed with you yesterday for the preview day, which I love to do because on the preview day you can really get a sense of the floor layout, and particularly if it is your first time at a wholesale show, it's super helpful. Because once the show's open, it's very, very crowded and very, very busy. Hi, Sharon. So this is day one. This is the South Hall. So for ASD, it is the size of 7 football fields. You have the South Hall. I'm hoping I remember this correctly. Hey, Joe. You have the Central Hall. Hi, Pam. And you have the North Hall. Now, there's an app, there's a guide, there's a floor plan, so you know exactly where you're going. They tend to group things together. So for instance, hardware would all be in the same section. Automotive parts, Joe, I'm thinking of you, would all be in the same section. Women's clothing, jewelry, there's a cash and carry area. But truly, the show starts on Sunday and runs through Wednesday. I think if you were here for all 4 days and got here, I believe it opens at 9 in the morning, and worked, and I believe it closes like around 5 or 6. And if you worked hard all 4 days, I believe you could probably cover the entire thing. But there are going to be vendors or categories that you're not interested in. So I encourage you is that if when you come to a wholesale show, is to pick one, because they're all very, very different trade shows. Different shows offer different things. Like I'm going to go to one in 2 weeks in New York Market Week. It's a lot of more handcrafted jewelry, a lot of health and beauty, a lot of pretty signs, more sort of handmade-y, boutique-y kind of things, high-end boutique. So again, know what kind of things you're trying to source. There's hardware trade shows. Joe, I'm sure there's automotive trade shows, and you can go by categories and then look around places near you. Again, you'd look in the Chicago Convention Center. In New York, we have the Javits. Here in Vegas, not only do they do trade shows in the convention center, they do them in hotels. So Vegas is very, very popular. So anyway, today is the first full day. So I had a meeting with a vendor, and they show you their wares. It's great. So there's this, and there's this, and there's this. This is the price we can offer you. You haggle a little bit because this vendor I know, and I did place an order. This is a vendor that I know, that I've worked with before. They gave me a good deal. I placed an order. It is totally fine to come to a wholesale show and not buy a thing. To just come and look. I'm actually going to flip this around so you can see. I'm in... What area am I in? Oh, it looks like a lot of shower heads and glassware and stuff, so hang on. Okay. So we got a lot of glassware. We've got cutlery over here, more cutlery, a lot of cutlery. We got rugs, just so you get the variety. We got shower heads over here, water bottles, a lot of small appliances. I don't have room for small appliances because I keep all of my inventory in my home office, but if you have the space, certainly small appliances is a big category. Now we're going into hardware. Over here, like home decor. I'm just giving you an idea because there's a huge variety of things that you can source, and this is all from a trade show. Wholesale. Wholesale means that you are getting a very discounted price that allows you then to mark it up and sell on eBay or wherever you're selling. And if I'm being very basic, it's because I want people to have the information they need. I don't mean to talk down to anybody. I just want everything to be very clear. We've got crock pots, all kinds of things. Okay, so I really encourage you, let me flip it back around, it's well worth coming in. Also, just to get an idea of the variety. There might be categories of things you never thought of, like at eBay Open, I talked to a huge seller in the category of business and industrial who sells fasteners. He sells metal fasteners to businesses, and he's making millions of dollars. I would never have thought of metal fasteners. I was like, this is great, and you learn. Another gentleman, multi-million-dollar seller with water filtration. So again, you never know. It gets you to think like water, and we're talking like inline reverse osmosis. So multi-million-dollar seller. get you, here, I'm gonna flip this around. This is another good one coming up, hang on. So over here we got a lot of, we got neck rolls, we've got clocks, we've got all kinds of kitchen stuff. What else do we have? Oh, storage bags. I actually think this is great because people always have to have their Christmas tree bags, lamps, okay? So you get the idea? Oh, lots of children's toys. My grandson would love this. So you get the idea. The big question always is, you introduce yourself and everything. What is the opening order? Because oftentimes when you buy from a vendor the first time, the opening order is a little larger than what a renewing or a second or third order is. So keep that in mind. I had one vendor, I'm not sure if I said this or not, this is a couple years ago. Yeah, and it was here, it was at ASD. $10,000 opening order. I was like, thank you, no. So just, everybody's different. It's usually a couple $100. It's usually in the $200, $300, $400 range. So it's very, very doable. So just keep that in mind when you're placing an order. And then ask what the renewing order is. Like I remember one vendor, I think the opening order was 3, but then to renew, they said when you replenish, you only have to buy 100 at a clip. They will not sell to you like $30, $40, $50. They just won't do it. It's not worth their while because they got to pull it out of their warehouse, they got to package it, they got to ship it to you. So, day 2 of ASD, huge. Oh, this is also great stuff. Hang on. Is this adorable? Look at this stuff. We got cute little snowmen and scarecrows. Oh, we got a lot of cool Halloween stuff. So just to get your creative juices flowing of the variety of things that you can source wholesale to then sell. Look at this, we got a lot of cute headbands and bows, hanging stuff for the closets, lamps. We got lamps and also some mobility things. It's like a wheelchair. Knapsacks, I'm thinking back to school, right? Knapsacks would be really, really good. So I'm gonna flip it around. So, yes, there are CBD sellers now. You name it, it's for sale. If it's legal, it's for sale. So come on in, check out wholesale shows, either when you're in Vegas or you want to come to Vegas. Also check around in your areas. But leave plenty of time to walk and look, but walk and look with purpose. Oh, we got more Halloween stuff, hang on. There we go. Obviously, now this time of year, and I'm gonna date this in case people are watching this later, you would be shopping for back to school, Halloween, and Christmas. There's a March ASD, and obviously for that, you'd be shopping more for spring and summer. Okay, but look at this, tons of flip-flops. We got like brimmed hats. Oh, this is cute stuff, like cute stuff for your home. People love this. This is great stuff, home decor. Very cute. Oh, look, closeout, 75% off. Wow, what a deal. We got bird houses, more Christmas stuff. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of Christmas stuff. There's actually a whole Christmas section that I'm going to go check out. Always got to keep an eye out for Christmas because it sells so well. Oh, we got more Christmas. Hang on. Here we go, like Christmas kisses, Christmas Santas, bows, because you have vendors here that are selling for dollar stores, that kind of thing. Christmas ornaments, Christmas bags. So just to give you an idea, and again, what's the opening order? And then when you're chatting, what's the renewing order? But such a variety. And again, this is the ASD show in Las Vegas, which is a very easy show to get approval for. It's not a hard show. New York now is a hard show to get approval for. It's more extensive. So start at something like ASD, big variety, very friendly vendors, and you'll have a great time. But to remind you, 80% of eBay is new. So thank you. Give me a thumbs up. Share this video with your friends. And I'm Kathy, and I love to be selling. Bye-bye, everybody. Thanks for joining me.